Hello, I'm Stoten for EMSNow. I'm here at Productronica 2011 and I'm joined by Günter Lauber from SIPLACE. Günter, thanks for coming by. I know you've had a very busy day.
No problem.
And talking to me again. I wanted to first of all start with what you're doing at the show. I've seen the Challenge Cup signs and there's been some performances, quite a few people around. What's the strategy there?
The strategy is that we ask our customers what challenges do they have and how do we solve it, and we do it in a way that we do a short bet on this. Can we do a feeder changeover in 3 minutes or whatever? Mm-hmm. So there's a challenge, a real issue a customer has to solve, and we demonstrate how we solve it with our solution.
Okay.
And we do a show every hour and then present this. Yeah.
Fantastic. And I saw you've got some video there of customers actually asking the questions. Right. These are challenges you're actually getting as feedback from customers everywhere, I guess.
Right, all over the world. We have some Asian customers, we ask obviously also German customers and American customers. So yes, this is a representative base of our customer base. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're in another round table today talking about European manufacturing. We've spoken to a lot of European EMSs today and they seem in as good shape as I can remember them being in. The question of will manufacturing remain in Europe is a particularly crucial one at the moment, particularly with the SIPLACE acquisition, but also with what's going on in the marketplace. What are you seeing some solidity particularly in the German market?
I think during the discussion at the podium discussion, there was a clear yes that in Germany and in Europe production will remain, or even some production may come back, because you have to understand the market, you have to stay close to your customer. So there was a definite yes that Europe is a production area where you have to be in, and the business is booming at the moment. If you look at our business, we have a very strong business in Europe, and so I don't expect that there's a change going forward.
Okay, and the contract manufacturers that are here in Europe seem to have found a strategy to compete, whether that's choosing the market right or choosing the way they manufacture correctly. But they seem to have figured where they are in the space in the world market. But also the customers seem to understand why they need them to be close to them.
If you want to build up a global value chain, then you have to consider not only where you have low-cost countries, you also have to consider transporting costs. You also have to consider things like ecological things. Yeah. Like if you look at Thailand at the moment, the flooding situation. If you only have your production in Thailand, what do? So you have to set up a global company and a global value add structure to be really successful. And that means you have to be in every region. You have to understand every region, because regions are different, the markets are different, and you have to be able to supply those markets. So if you have a supply chain only relying on one region, this could be dangerous. Yeah. And I think this is everybody understanding. And also during discussion came out that Germany did their homework during the restructuring, or during those downturn phases in restructuring the business to be really competitive on a global base. So just looking at the costs and labor cost is not a good thing going forward. Yeah. You should look at the whole picture, and this is important.
Yeah, it's the whole cost, isn't it? And you've embraced things like lean manufacturing and those kind of techniques, but also the way you're able to configure your product and offer your product to the market gives them the opportunity. Last thing I wanted to touch on was, we're talking to some of the global manufacturers today, and they were saying that they're now in a position where they feel they need to have machines here in Germany that are the same as the machines they have in their high volume facilities in Asia, so they can move product. That means you have to be able to supply that product everywhere in the world, but you also have to support it everywhere in the world. It's really becoming a global market there where global partnerships become very important.
I think it's not becoming a global market, it is a global market, and a lot of companies think they are global players, but they are not global players. They are international companies trying to export their culture, their know-how, their products, and that's, in my opinion, the wrong approach. You have to be a global company, a real global company, where you leverage the strengths of different cultures, and you have to be in every market to understand the different market requirements. Yes, global key accounts, they need the same machine all all over the place. They want to move around. But there are different requirements for regional companies. Regional customers in China are different than regional customers in Europe or in Americas. And to really understand them, you have to be in the market.
Yeah. So to operate well in China, you have to be Chinese. To operate well in the US, you have to have that American culture.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, fascinating stuff, Günter. Thanks for stopping by and talking to me. I wish you every continued success and look forward to talking soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
To get you here quickly, you should start from here and let us take care of everything in between. Flextronics SBS, innovative manufacturing services.